Greetings, everybody, and welcome to this week's Mental Health Moment with Dr. Matt. As always, I hope this message finds you well, rested, having had an enjoyable weekend, and ready for an amazing week. And if you're anything like me, you're especially excited about this week as fall is upon us. I love everything about fall, from the foliage to the football, the pumpkins, the jack-o'-lanterns, Halloween, and everything else except the very tail end of it when we move into winter, but we'll save that conversation for another day. So one of the recurring themes since the very beginning of the Mental Health Moment videos have been recorded is that of the importance of self-awareness. Again, we really can't do anything without anything if we don't know what it is that we're looking at. So the more aware we are of ourselves and we know what makes us tick, we have an idea in terms of things we can improve upon, the things we're doing well, and so on, we continue making those improvements to move forward in life and live closer to our actualized selves. And also, the more aware we are of ourselves, the more aware we can become of others, and then we'll never 100% understand what another person is going through, we can empathize a lot more. So that self-awareness piece is important. And with continued conversations I have with clients, students, and others, I find many are completely unaware of their core beliefs and values. And this is problematic because our core beliefs and values are what shape our perceptions and response to the world. To a great extent, these are where our rules for life are built upon. And if we have no idea what they are, well, we're going to be scratching our heads wondering whether or not we live in alignment. And when we're not living in alignment, those negative feelings can manifest in different types of ways. So a lot of this might be in our subconscious where we're not actively thinking about it, but when we can bring it to awareness by doing a certain type of activity that I'm about to share with you now, there could be a lot of value in ensuring that we're moving forward accordingly. So one that I would like to share with you really quick is one that I use as a graduate student here myself and continue to share with others to this day is the Destiny's Odyssey Values Assessment. You might find this by doing a web engine search, whether Google, Yahoo, or one of the other ones. Type in Destiny's Odyssey Values Assessment. You should be able to pull this up. In going through the activity, it's just several pages long, and this is something you could do personally by yourself or with another. There are going to be different lists of values, and as you're going through, you're going to be rating them. One is going to be most important, 5 is least important, so a little bit different than you might be used to when scaling things. But 1 is most important, 5 is least important. You're going to go through different values such as gaining wealth and financial security, having a loving relationship, spending time alone. And if spending time alone is something that would be a 1, most important in terms of value, and you're somebody who's constantly surrounded by others and never having that time alone, see the clash? So it's something that's worth exploring and being able to figure out to get your life back on track. Might have a little bit of tweaking for you. Happiness and having fun. What does that look like? Being adventurous. If you had any adventure lately, and that's something you rate highly. So you go through each and every one of these and give them a rating. Then you'll go ahead and list any other values that are important to you, perhaps some of the ones that weren't listed along this assessment. Next, you're going to prioritize your 8 most important values. 1 is going to be the most important. You might notice a little bit of overlap. You might try to rate 2 of them the same, but really do go ahead and put them in order of importance. And again, this isn't the be all end all. It's okay if maybe you have 2 that you think should be number 1 and you still have to put another one at 2. That's okay, but we want to have your top 8 here. Next, what are the most important principles upon which your being and doing are based? This is going to take the exploration even deeper. It might be something you might even ask other people in your personal life what they've noticed. Who are the people you need to be around who best match your values and goals in life? Are these family members? Is it a spouse, a romantic partner? Is it some other loved one? Is it a colleague, a mentor, someone you look up to? And when you complete this assessment, really do sit and determine whether or not you believe that you are living the righteous life according to where your values are. If you are, kudos to you. What a big affirmation. If you are not, or you're noticing any area of struggle, that's the opportunity to be able to make some adjustments in your life. Remember, when we are living in accordance to our values, this is when we tend to maximize our well-being and happiness. And other people tend to appreciate it as well, because when you're a righteous person, you're doing good things for others, they're able to enjoy their time around you a lot more and probably giving you some better things in return here as well. So thank you for your time and have an amazing week. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to reach out.